I'm Ming. I'm a doctor working at Queen Mary Hospital. I started coming to St Andrews in 2014.
I'm Stephen. I'm a husband. I'm a dad. I've been at St Andrews for a couple of years now. I lost my job, so I was lacking a bit of purpose. So I actually was looking for an environment where you could sort of get together with a group of guys, sort of walk through life together. It's been really fruitful in the sense that to grow with a group of guys, it really helps you know that you don't actually have to walk life alone. We always see Jesus through the other guys in the group, and when you're down, somebody lifts you up. When they're down, you lift them up. So it's really supportive of each other. And you don't get that in a general secular sense. It's really being open and vulnerable with each other in the Thursday night groups.
So I've been through men's group at kind of like different stages. I've been there when I was just attending, now currently leading. And I do find that leading has definitely helped me in terms of understanding the Bible better. And also I think actually starting to realize that as part of it comes the responsibility of actually having to care. Yeah, just look out for the other guys and wanting to help them enjoy Jesus.
The men's group is quite a diverse group of men from wide range of ages, different nationalities, different stages in life. So it's a really interesting group of guys that, I'll be honest and say that I probably wouldn't get to know if I wasn't in the men's group, because at church, sometimes you go in and you come out, and then, but it's a great place to sort of meet a group of guys, to bond over pizza, over hiking, 10-pin bowling, and just general walking through life together.
After pizza, normally we split up into smaller groups, and during that time we basically study a passage together. Usually it's the passage that we've just gone through the Sunday before, and then after we've gone through the passage, we would then usually split up into even smaller groups, usually about 2, 3, 4 of us, to pray together. And it's just a really helpful way for us to get to know what's going on in each other's lives, to pray for each other, learning from each other, and also being able to help one another is definitely one of the joys of men's group. I think last year one of the definite highlights was going to Malaysia with the men's group. Yeah, that was a real blessing because I really got to know many of them in the other groups particularly. Actually just seeing how all of us work together was also a great testimony, because we were hearing from the NGO that was actually organizing all of this that, normally many of the other groups, especially if they come from companies, they don't work very well and they didn't have high expectations for us. Our average age was higher than normal. But the fact that we finished the house in like 2.5 days was a great testimony of how God can bring just a very large group of very different men together, learning to love one another and yet produce work like this. It's just a great testimony of what Jesus can do.
Through the conversations you have, through the support for one another, that's something that you get through your relationships with other people, which it really brings the word alive, because you see it in real life, you see it face to face. And I think if you didn't have that, life can, in tough times, can get pretty lonely. So if you didn't have that, I think it would be a real struggle.
There are issues, I think, the way that we men deal with problems, and the way that, I guess when a group of men come together, when we try to help each other, I just kind of understand their issues better, because I guess we see things in a similar way, and we try to deal with issues in a kind of the way that most guys kind of try to deal with things. You understand each other and you can help each other, and you do really grow through that.
It's casual, it's fun. We do worship God, and we get into the Bible studies, but it's casual and it's deep and it's accessible. Anybody can join. We're welcoming to anybody, and if you're really interested to join, come in for a session, and just come in for Thursday night. If you love it, stay. If it doesn't work for you, then try something else. But it's a great experience.